Hi girls, welcome back to another video. My name is Jenny Penton, founder of Planner Perfect, and I coach women how to write a better story through the power of scripting. And in today's video, I'm really excited about. It is the Planner Perfect September subscription box reveal. Stay tuned. Okay girls, guess what? Really quick before I spin you around and show you, I'm going to do kind of a different kind of approach when I show you this box today. I'm going to actually show you just kind of my art on canvas before it is made into the book. So like the process I go through of getting it onto watercoloring and then getting it onto the books. Also the same for my stickers. So what that looks like for me, what I am trying to achieve, what I'm trying to do, and then what it looks like when it is the final product. So it goes for my washi, my stickers, my tip-ins, and my books, whether I do a wrap around with the books or if I'm choosing a different graphic and art print from the back. So all of that really just comes into play. It's a really big, huge process. I'm actually in October's painting right now. And here we're just mid-August, but it's a big production. So anyways, it's going to be kind of a different unboxing. If you're new and you want to get on this box, today is the last day to get on the box. I made it right to the day, so you don't even have time to think about it very much. But I'm hoping that you're really going to love it as much as I had fun painting it for you, to inspire you to plan and write a better story for your life. And I will say that for this, you're going to find it very just where it's just raw footage of getting the painting onto the book. So it's not going to be a traditional unboxing that I usually do. So if you are new and you decide to get the box, it does come in a beautiful teal Planner Perfect box, brand box, and we'll have protected sleeves. And then of course everything is encased very protectively in that box, and so it's not a traditional unboxing is what I'm really trying to get a point across with. And I think you'll love the box and how it's packaged just as much as you do the artwork and the planner and journal. So anyways, without further ado, let me flip you around and show you the reveal for September. So here we are, just all of it all together, that I really just wanted to kind of show how all of this kind of comes together, okay? So then I'm going to go ahead and swipe all this away, and I'm going to come back one by one. So here, what I'm going to do for this time is show you what the first painting is, just the paintings were, and then I'll show you the books. So of course you're gonna know what they are just by obviously the painting. So when I go to paint, I always have to wonder, am I going to do a wrap around or am I going to use a different print for the back? And for this one, I used the whole page so I could wrap around the whole book. And I really love how that turned out because it looked really good on the book. So here is the product. And of course I'm using some cold pressed paper, watercolor paper here. And it just really turned out really good. And I just did sunflowers. Now I've done sunflowers before, but still, it's when I go to set out to do this, all of them still have their unique thumbprint and how those look and how they work on a book, because not everything that you can dream up looks good in a book, and nor does everybody, in my mind, not does everything look good on a journal, or let's say even a planner, something you're going to open up every time. A lot really has to go into what is going to look really good and gorgeous on a planner cover and a journal cover. So, some might say, well, what about a theme of like a cat reading, cat next to a cozy fireplace? Those all sound really good. They actually make better stickers and tip-ins versus a book. And it's just because the nature of the book, you don't want a lot of white space. There's just a lot that needs to go into that. So my point is, there's a lot that goes into the thought of what would look good as a planner and a journal. And so I had this be my canvas for the front and the back. And let me go ahead and show you the finished product. So here we go. So here's the finished product. So this is going to be the journal. So I decided if this would be the journal, of course, then it wraps around. We've got our stitched red thread, 80 pages of high quality paper that takes most mediums of, you know, art material. And here's the back, which, I mean, for September, this is very fitting, and I absolutely loved it. I tell you, even when it comes down to the text, I mean, if I write fall, then sometimes that looks funny. Or if I write autumn, I'm like, is that how you spell autumn? Do you guys like ever write words and you're like, wait, is that how you spell it? Because sometimes with different text and fonts, it just looks dumb. I can't tell you how many times when designing this, I've changed out a lot of stuff I've done just because the mere fact it looks funny in certain text, so, or fonts. But I loved this font for sure. I thought it was gorgeous, fitting. I loved it in brown, and I loved the whole thing, and I hope you guys do too. We do stitch right down the center with a, we have it made with this beautiful red thread, and it's kind of our signature thread color. Okay, let's move on to the planner. Move this aside. Okay, so I have a Wren already. I have a Wren already, but this one's Penny Wren, and that was, my other one was a Project Me book. Now this one is, and I looked these birds up on because I wanted a specific Wren, and now I'm going to forget it, but I'm going to put it down below. Gosh darn it, I forget what this one was, but I was absolutely in love with her and her coloring, and the fact that she looked very, very fall looking because of her coloring. And it was kind of fun. So I did something more fall foliage beneath her, and did the background more fall themed colors so that it would all really come together and look really blend well also with the journal. So I just did my coloring that would go well with the sunflowers, as well as look very beautiful here within her. And here is the finished product of the planner. So we've got Penny Wren, September 2023. That's right on your cover. And then for the back, I chose just a beautiful brown plaid, and I'm absolutely in love with how it turned out. I always love, I'm just taking this in to my, the people that handle my printing, and when I get it back, I'm always like, yes, and sometimes I don't like it and it's got to go back. So it's just, but 99.9% of the time, it's stunning. And so I just thought that no matter when you're wherever you're at, all of these things under consideration go together. So there is the planner and the journal. Next, I'm going to show you a couple of things that landed. I wonder if this has the footballs. It does. Okay, so here I'm going to show you, I actually was painting and sketching in some of this, and then some of this made it for the tip-ins and the washi, but the stickers and the washi, I mean. But some of the things, like this was what was previous months of watercolor, and that one really didn't make the cut. That one didn't make the cut. Here's the football. Okay, so that one made it. And I did some of these, you'll soon see. And I think that's all in this. I ran out of paper. And then we've got something I sketched here, which is just, I wanted kind of like a fall coffee shop, small cafe-ish kind of a look. So I painted this, and then I've got coffee with some books and leaves and a cute pumpkin on a gray background. It's just all different ways of creating some stuff. Let me go ahead and show you the tip-ins, but of course we've got this. So these are always beautiful when they're on a tip-in as well. And then we've got Penny Wren, fall is in the air. Then this is the cafe. I thought it was the perfect type of a tip-in. Isn't that cute? And then I thought this looked good. I wanted to make sure that there was white around it so that how I painted it was exactly how it was presented. And then we've got the fall leaves and books with coffee, and the September calendar. And I did this one just a little bit differently so that you could really see that calendar, but the foliage was so gorgeous that this really worked. And so there was that. The washi, super stunning how it turned out. I'm absolutely in love with it. I've got my daisy that is just frenzied all over the place, and I love the look. That's how I wanted it designed, and it turned out good. Again, that's my artwork. Here's my artwork. These are my mushrooms that I painted last November. It was on the cover of the planner. And so we take it out, Photoshop it out, and I just put all my mushrooms. This is a couple of other ones I did. And so these are all my artwork here of my mushrooms. And then here is my classic apple barrel, which, you know, it's September. It's a must. And the first time it's debuted on washi. So loving that. Then for the stickers, we're just going to go straight to the football ones, but it says welcome fall. We've got a little bit from last year, and then fresh new ones as well to help celebrate and bring in fall. So I've got, you know, some of my sweater weather, my fall trees, my footballs and leaves. We've got a foam finger and a, you know, Go Team megaphone. I've got my apple mug here and fall mug. And you get 2 of these sheets. And this one has the penny wren on it, and it's got the apple barrel. We got some bees and some of my artwork from other fall years. This one is fresh and new too as well, with my pie. These are gonna all go so well with your charms that should be hitting your doorstep soon as well. And so girls, that was kind of a really different type of unboxing, but I wanted to kind of at the same time show you how I go about it and then how it all comes together. And I always love getting this just as much as you do, just because I'm the one who, you know, did it, and I want my vision to really come to pass. And so it's always fun to get a fresh new book to write and script your life in and be intentional with. Ladies, thank you for watching today. If you want in on this box, you can order it. Today is the deadline, and get in on this fall box. Thanks for watching, you guys. Until next time.